Kamaru, hey buddy, you're talking to Matt, Serra, and Jim Norton. How are you?
What's up, Kamaru?
I'm good. Hey, Matt.
What's going on, buddy? Awesome fight, man. Congratulations with that RDA fight, man. That was sick. Yo, Kamaru, you there, Kamaru? We're on air, homie.
Oh, hey, guys. How's it going?
What's up, buddy?
You caught me off guard here.
That's all right, man.
I was expecting your call, but you guys just...
What are you doing? Are you sleeping? Or are we interrupting like a private moment?
Yeah, we're coming in hot.
No, I'm not sleeping. I'm just chilling, guys. I'm ready for you guys.
Oh.
What's up?
Well, Matt was saying congratulations, the RDA. I mean, what an incredibly dominant performance.
Thank you, Matt. I really appreciate that.
I think you won over Dana with that fight.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, it's... Yeah, I mean, it's good to see the boss actually start to recognize all the hard work that you put in. So, that was the biggest thing. That's important to have. Obviously, the boss be happy with your performance and you doing your job.
Well, he was so happy that he was saying that he wants to see you versus the champ. Like that's huge.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things that he finally saw. That I mean, it's what else do I need to do in a division to get the respect that I deserve, to let everyone know that, hey, I've done it all. I'm here now. It's my time to fight for that title. It's my time to go out and really show that I am the best in the division.
You know what I think's hysterical is that I just read that you would rather fight Colby Covington than fighting the champ right now if you were given a choice. Is that correct?
No.
Am I way off with that? What the fuck did I read?
It's not correct.
Hold on. What am I reading?
It might just be excuse me. It might just be, obviously fans tweeting or saying whatever they want to say, and obviously kind of came out the wrong way. But no, actually, if the champ is unable to fight, the only other fight I want to settle for is Colby Covington, because that fight is personal to me. That's a fight that I personally want. There's fights that you want to move up. Obviously, I got into this sport to become the champion.
Yes.
But Colby Covington is a fight that I will settle for. Whether I have one leg or one arm, that's a fight that I will fight hurt, because that's a guy that I really just want to get my hands on. You know how there's just some of those, there's just that guy that you just want to beat up so bad.
100%.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You'll do anything to get your hands on him. And that's the case. But when it comes down to it, absolutely, I'm for the title. That's what I want.
What started between you? Exactly what was the moment that started where you guys just started hating each other?
It was just, I think it was just, him running. In this sport, I take it very seriously, because I didn't get into this sport because I couldn't do anything else. I got into this sport because I wanted to compete against the best, and I wanted to move up the division and become the best. When I got into wrestling, the same thing. I got into wrestling even when I got into it was late. I had been wrestling for a while, but I got in and I worked hard and I got there. And so when I made the decision that I was going to be a professional fighter, I was doing it to get to become the champion. And so that's all I was doing. I was training. I was fighting the best to try to move up as fast as possible. And then all of a sudden, this guy starts talking crap, talking about, oh, well, they offered him to me and I ducked him and this and that. And it rubbed me the wrong way, because I'm not that guy. I don't get into this to troll guys, to try to get famous off of talking about guys or that's I don't do it because of that. And that's what it seems like these guys are doing. We live in an age now, a society now, where people just run their mouth on social media with no regards for any consequences or repercussions that might come from it. And that's what these guys have been doing. And so when he started doing that, I took it personal. I took it really personal, and to where it was like, okay, you're trying to say that I've ducked you? How have I'm standing right here. If it's really a fight that you want to fight, we can do it any day. It doesn't matter if it's street.
Now Dana recently,
I hear you.
he commented on those guys on Kamaru. I'm sorry, on Colby and Tyron, saying, "Hey, if you guys don't want to fight, like the world is passing you by." Like, and then he kind of went after Tyron a little bit. They've kind of a contentious relationship, Dane and Tyron. They fight, they make up, they fight, they make up. Is Colby not willing to fight right now, or is Colby ready and Tyron doesn't want to? Do you know, Kamaru?
See, guys, this is the thing that's kind of frustrating me right now. That's confusing to me. Is last week after my fight, I think it was actually the day after my fight, a brand new a TMZ show, the one that Tyron does, came out, and Tyron said that his hand's better, his hand's healing, that he's ready to go, willing to fight at the first quarter. He's willing to fight in January and or March, because the UFC told him that February is off limits. Okay, so you're ready to go. That's fine. And then Colby Covington last Monday got on the podcast, MMA Junkie Radio or something like that, and said that he's fine. He's ready to go. He was fine to fight in November when I just fought. These two guys are saying they're ready, but they're not willing to set a date and fight each other. And so you can imagine how frustrating that is for the boss,
sure,
Dana White. Now imagine how frustrating that is for me, who's actually training each and every day to become a world champion and waiting for my turn. And I've busted my balls to get to the top. Now these guys are saying, they're ready to fight, but they don't want to schedule a fight or fight each other. Dana's like, okay, Tyron, if you don't want to fight, then we're going to pass you by. These two guys are going to fight. But Colby's saying, I'm willing to fight Usman, because obviously, I don't know what reason it is. Obviously, on my behalf, he's scared because he doesn't want to fight me. He's not willing to fight me. You just want to wait for Tyron. But Tyron is saying that he's okay, but he hasn't fought you. And Tyron's saying that he's not willing to fight me either because Colby Covington doesn't want to fight me. So it's like, what does the sense does this make?
It is a really interesting match. And those two fighting, because Colby did win, personality stuff aside, he did win the interim belt. And I do think that him and Tyron should be the next fight. But I think that's good for you, because either way, that's great. Like, because one of those guys wins, so you either get Tyron as the champ, or if Colby beats Tyron, you get him as the champ. And that's a really good fight. So I think either way, you should be next in line for the winner of that fight, if they do it.
Absolutely. I'm trying to wait for my turn, but these guys need to go ahead and set a date and make it happen. If the guys don't want to fight, then that's fine. They need to step aside and let me jump in and become the world champion.
Now, I thought it was very ballsy of newly signed UFC welterweight contender Ben Askren to send you a couple messages to say, listen, I know Colby's a little bitch, but I know a guy who isn't. And then he's saying basically, he said he'll be your Huckleberry. And, if you have that title shot right there, obviously, why gamble it by fighting, Askren, who's a super stud. But I'll tell you, that would be a huge feather in your cap if you take him out. What are your thoughts on Ben Askren?
Yeah, Matt, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Personally, you've been a champion, you've been a fighter, and you're also a coach as well.
Yes.
Now, on your personal opinion, what sense does it make for me to fight this curly-headed dork that has fought a bunch of nobodies? Like, I will name 3 guys that this guy has fought. I will give you $10 if you guys can name 3 guys.
Whoa, don't make the stakes so high, Kamaru.
Exactly. Like, come on here. This curly-headed dork is just like, he's like the he's just like for lack of a better term, it's a new prostitute that's just jumped in a new rink, and it's just all of them just running his mouth just to try some form of clout.
That's a phenomenal example.
Think about it. He's just talking about everyone that's hot right now just to get some form of clout, to get some form of fan. Are you kidding me? 1 minute it was Darren Till. Next minute it was Masvidal. Next minute it's Conor McGregor. Next minute it's Sajara Eubanks. Next minute it's this guy, it's that guy. Like, he doesn't know what he wants.
Yeah.
He's just running his mouth to anybody who's hot right now just to try to get some fans on his side. Like, this guy has probably some of the worst stand-up in the game right now.
Now,
so
yeah,
I just don't pay any attention to it.
No, I hear you, and I understand. He's making a lot of noise, and to his credit, that's not a bad thing on his part. But all the guys he called out and no knock on them, styles make fights. You'd be the hard. You'd be a problem. So that's what I'm saying. It's and listen, from your point of view, you're doing the right thing. You should be looking to fight the champ or Colby.
Yeah.
Because if it's not the champ, if it's not Woodley, Colby would be that could be a main event anywhere. Because who's not going to want to see you two guys fight? But here comes Askren. I was just surprised, basically by him, to try to call you out. Because these other guys, Darren Till, you saw a little bit of a, kink in the armor. It was a chink in the armor.
Chink in the armor, yeah.
But I mean, so styles make fights. So I'm like, I'm surprised he's asking for that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just he's just jumping in just to try to. He's trying to cut the line and at least make some noise for himself.
Yeah,
and I get it. But I'm the wrong guy for that because I will severely hurt him. And for me, it's like, what do I have to prove? That fight's a lose-lose for me. Yeah. What do I have to prove? I go out there and I smack this guy.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to say, oh, well, yeah, he hasn't really fought anybody anyways. He jumped to the UFC, fought a real guy, and it's going to be about him. He goes in there and does okay. He still takes some hell. Everyone's like, well, now he's level. He's tough. He hung in with the number one contender in the UFC. It's a lose-lose for me. He does nothing for me. It's a sideways step. And then after I beat him up, I'm still waiting to fight Tyron.
Yeah,
right.
True.
Yeah.
There's a rumor about him fighting Robbie Lawler, Ben Askren. I don't think that's been cemented anywhere. That's not concrete.
I think it's been confirmed.
Did Dana confirm that when I asked him?
Yeah, Dana said it on the show, but I don't think it's like officially UFC announced. But Dana said it.
Yeah.
What do you think about that matchup, Kamaru? Who do you think takes that one?
I think it's a phenomenal matchup, and to be honest with you, I think he will lose to Robbie Lawler.
Oh, that's interesting. Robbie could hand him his first L.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Well, I hope you get the. I hope that they set a Colby Tyron date for whatever. Dana, by the way, said that he never said that to Tyron, but maybe it was somebody else. Who the fuck knows that the February is off the table? Yes.
No, I was just gonna say that Lawler Askren fight is official.
Okay. Oh, it is official.
When
That's
is it?
January 26th, UFC 233.
All right, good. So listen, man, we hope you get the next shot after Colby and Tyron. Hopefully they'll fight soon. And you just stay healthy in the meantime because you're definitely next in line for the winner of that fight.
And congrats again on that RDA fight.
It was so dumb. Was that 50-45 by all judges, or was there one that gave it like 48-47? Am I remembering that right?
What?
Yeah, I don't know what that ref was watching, but obviously something was going on there. But it is what it is. I thank you guys very much. I appreciate all the support, and hopefully be back soon.
All right,
Awesome,
buddy. We'll talk to you soon, okay?
Take care, man. Have a great holiday, bro.
Yeah, enjoy.